All right, Shalom, Shalom, Yasharallah. It's your brother Yaradan with the Lions of Judah, located here in Chicago. And I want to start off by giving all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Wamalak, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. All right, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. All right, I want to give Shalom to the brothers who standing on the four corners of the earth, man, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. All right, and last but not least, Shalom to the Akiam and the Akwatian, man, the brothers and the sisters who like-minded, man, who you know, counted as, hopeful, man. We call yourself hopeful elect. Okay, so the prophets of doom are back. That's what I want to touch on today, man. You got a lot of people out here. What's buddy them name? Polite. You know, what's the other guy named Dr. Umar Johnson, and who else, man? Farrakhan, and you got all these people out here. They trying to kind of like wake the people up, but they kind of singing like ice cream truck music, and the world is on fire, and the purge is at hand. All right, so the real prophets of doom are here to tell you what's really finna go down. Because when all hell break loose, you're not going to be thinking about Dr. Umar Johnson. You're not going to be thinking about the conscious community, Brother Polite. You're going to be thinking about them crazy niggas on the corner with the Bible who said that the earth was finna be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. The famine was coming. The purge was coming. All right. You're going to be looking for those guys, but it's going to be a famine of the word in that time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a famine of the word in that time. And so, yeah, man, we want to jump right into some precepts, okay? So let me see. Let me share my screen. I ain't gonna shut the audio because I got the speaker going. All right, so this is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 1 and verse 22. It say, "For Greeks require a sign, and the Jews require Salakia, and the Jews seek after wisdom." Okay, it say the Jews require a sign, and the Greeks seek after wisdom. Man, that's First Corinthians 1 and 22. Okay, so you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Jews, the Israelites, mainly Judah, you so-called African American people, you require a sign. Okay, you have to see it, tangible evidence. And the same thing with the Greeks, man. The Greeks, the so-called white men, they seek after wisdom, so they need tangible evidence, man. Okay, you want to see and feel and taste, But hey, that's not what Yahweh Shai came with the miracles. He was healing the lame, and you got people praying for that. I see people and saw people recently praying for, to be able to and you can be healed from your infirmities through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai. But as far as you niggas seeing signs and wonders, like limbs growing back in the five loaves and the fish and whatever the case may be, any of the signs, I'm gonna show you the signs you're gonna get. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 4. It say, "A wicked and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, man. It's written in blood. All right. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign." See, I just read that, man, that the Greeks seek after a sign and you Jews require wisdom, man. So it say, "And there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed," man. All right. So Yahweh Shai told them, like, straight up, the only thing you're going to see is the prophets coming back, man. And they ain't coming to bring Christmas wreaths and packs of Skittles and hugs and kisses, man. We here to tell you that all hell is finna break loose, and you're going to have to come back to your power. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans going to have to separate from this wicked kingdom, America, Babylon, and you're going to have to come back into the sheepfold, man. You hear me? All right. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. "The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." All right. So is not America a great kingdom and a country of war and evil and of pestilence? All right. Isn't the crown royal? Okay. going around, the 19 going around, and isn't that a pestilence, man? Isn't America filled with evil and abominations, man? Okay, isn't this a kingdom of war? So yeah, just like the prophets back then of old, we gonna prophesy the downfall and the death and the destruction and the plagues to come upon this wicked kingdom, man. America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right. I just, brought that out the other day. All right. So like I say, man, the prophets is back, man. And we ain't coming like with the ice cream truck music, all right? This the book of First Samuel, chapter 16 and verse 4. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake. So like it. And Samuel did that which the Lord Yahweh spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, Comest thou peaceably? Yeah, because Samuel wasn't coming with hugs and kisses like they make it out to be in the Christian church. When you go to church there Sunday, the pastor read one scripture, and he twerk off that one scripture all Sunday, be lying to people. All right. But the prophets in the Bible, we prophesied against many wicked kingdoms. I just read that. The prophet Jeremiah 28 and 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesies both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So when you jump to 1 Samuel 16 and 4, and Samuel did that which the Lord Yahweh spake, and came to Bethlehem. The Most High sent him on the mission and told him to do something. He said, and to the elders of the town came, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, Comest thou peaceably? All right. So what type of time is you on if you so-called picking up this Bible? If you picking up this Bible in 2021, what is you studying after? What is your goal? All right. Because your whole motives, or it should be in an effort to convey prophecy and relay the message, relay the same message that the same prophets of old. Because look, if you a true prophet, you is the prophets of old. Okay, through the regeneration, man. So like, if you picking up this Bible, man, like, what is your specific goal to teach and tell the people, man? All right. In these last days, man. All right, because all hell finna break loose. Okay. Then if you don't believe us, prophet, let me get the definition, prognosticator. All right. This is the definition for prognosticator, man. It's a person who foretells or prophesies a future event. There are many prognosticators predicting the worst. All right. So yeah, man. That's what's going on right now, man. I'm gonna play this video right fast, and just, if you won't believe us prophets of the Most High, then hey, you just might believe these prognosticators who telling you to do what? Prepare for starvation, because that's what's coming to you niggas if you don't turn back to your power, man. The famine is coming, and you're gonna starve to death. All right, let me get a precept. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 39. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemy's land. And also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. All right. So it's a famine coming to this land, man, the land of your enemies. All right. And if you don't turn back to your power, you're going to starve to death in the land of your enemies. And if you don't believe the prophets that the Most High put out here, then look, you're going to believe this guy right here.
If you want to eat healthy and feel your best.
These days, everyone seems to be talking about a global economic recovery. But the truth is that more problems are emerging with each passing day. And the global economy is still very far from what it was before the onset of the health crisis. Even though consumer demand is still booming, supply chains all over the world are in a state of total chaos. Shortages of essential parts and products are making things extremely difficult for hundreds of thousands of manufacturers, and the process of shipping products overseas has become insanely expensive, oftentimes resulting in horrendous delays. On top of that, A historic shortage of workers is aggravating the supply chain even further, while retailers struggle to restock their shelves for their customers in a timely manner. This level of disruption is something that we have never seen before. The crisis is getting so severe that even CNN is admitting that things are bound to get worse. A recent CNN article described that the vast network of ports, container vessels, and trucking companies that move goods around the world is badly tangled, and the cost of shipping is skyrocketing. And that's extremely upsetting for retailers and consumers. After 18 months into the health crisis, the disruption to global supply chains is getting worse, spurring shortages of consumer products, making it more expensive for companies to ship goods where they're needed, the article reported. Unresolved issues and the emergence of new problems, including the Delta variant, means that consumers are about to face even higher prices and fewer choices this holiday season. The pressures on global supply chains have not eased, and we do not expect them to any time soon, said Bob Biesterfeld, the CEO of C.H. Robinson, one of the world's largest logistics firms. Even though some economists were experiencing a tremendous economic boom and a V-shaped recovery during the second half of 2021, as demand continues to outstrip supply, what we have instead is empty shelves. We have shortages and we have inflated prices all across the country. In the CNN article, one shipping executive revealed that there's no possibility for this crisis to get under control this year. In fact, most shipping companies expect the global crunch to intensify. We currently expect the market situation only to ease in the first quarter of 2022 at the earliest, Hapag-Lloyd chief executive Rolf Haben-Jansen said in a recent statement. As a result, the cost of moving cargo is massively increasing and adding to the upward pressure on consumer prices. Here in the United States, many experts have been sharing very bleak predictions about the upcoming holiday season, citing a global shortage of containers and severe port congestion as the main drivers to shortages and shipping delays. Last Friday, Drewry Shipping reported that congestion at nearby ports Shanghai and Hong Kong was spiking and rapidly spreading elsewhere in Asia, as well as in Europe and North America, particularly the west coast of the United States. About 36 container ships are still anchored off the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach and waiting to get unloaded, according to a report Thursday from the Marine Exchange of Southern California. The congestion in California is starting to spread to pretty much every port in the country, said Biesterfeld of C.H. Robinson. The chances of your vessel arriving on time are about 40% when it was 80% this time last year, he continued. Name almost anything, and it seems like there's a shortage of it, Biesterfeld added. Retailers are struggling to replenish inventory as fast as they're selling, let alone prepare for holiday demand. As we've been forecasting for months, shoppers are going to see some bare shelves during the holidays, and if you buy most of your presents online, get it done early. Delivery time may be 4 to 6 weeks, he warned. Of course, the United States is not alone. On the other side of the ocean, in the United Kingdom, recent reports describe that the country is facing the worst supply chain crisis since the 1970s, and that could potentially ruin Christmas. Right now, one of the greatest problems the British are facing is an unprecedented shortage of workers. Business owners are urging for more workers to be allowed into the country because they believe that will help to ease the crisis. According to a recent report by The Sun, shortages are now a daily reality in the UK, and empty shelves have been spotted all across the country due to a combination of factors, including truck driver shortages and the Delta variant.
See that?
Supplier issues have also led to shortages at fast food chains such as Nando's and KFC.
Hey, a lot of you niggas you niggas love chicken.
Several items missing from menus and branches closed. Greg's was the latest to announce it's experiencing shortages of some consumer favorites in the UK. Costa Coffee has reduced its menu due to supply chain chaos, and also due to supply problems stemming from a shortage of truck drivers. McDonald's has taken milkshakes out of the menu in all 1,250 of its British restaurants.
All right, that's it on that. That's it on that, because you know, hey, what the scripture say? Let me get that, man, right fast. What I have? Oh yeah, con. Hey, con, man, it's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly the sown places shall appear unsown, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, for the four storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right. And you know, McDonald's been serving billions, and you serving you niggas billions of milkshakes and shit for years. All right. And you got people dying. You eating McDonald's, drinking that shit, you dying. All right. So, hey, the Most High is flipping this place upside down, man. And it's nothing but the overwhelming power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. That's right here on the earth. All right. Good looking. You Gucci. So it says that, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, man. All right. So hey, prophecies is coming to pass. You just saw it and heard it with your own eyes, man. If you don't believe us, all right, believe the man on the thing, man. You hear me? All right, so let me get this, man. Where was I at? Yeah. So First Samuel 16 and 14, and Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, "Comest thou peaceably, man?" So now, all right, I'm not here peaceably, man. It's a time for everything, and now it's not the time for that, man. All right, it's time for spiritual warfare, man. We're gonna prepare slaughter. All right. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. So just like Samuel came with the bearer of bad news, the prophets of doom, that's the same type of time the true man of the Lord are on in these last days. Because if you're picking up this Bible, all right, in these last days, when a famine is looming, when a purge is looming, okay, you should be warning the people, man, sounding that alarm in Zion, man. All right. So this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 38. And now behold, brother, Salakia, and now, brother, behold, what glory, and see the people that come from the east. All right. It says, unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Oseas, Amos, and Micaias, Joel, Abadias, and Jonas, Nahum, and Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Aggius, Zechariah, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord. So all of the men of the Lord have been regenerated in these last days, and we back here to warn you again, man. And we the prophets of doom, man. We ain't got nothing nice to say. We're not trying to kick it, man, here in America. You niggas want to go to see Kanye West. You niggas want to kick it and play soccer like this a damn joke, like it's a game. All right. And the damn Walmart and McDonald's ain't got nothing to eat for you coming up this winter. All right. It's gonna be a cold winter, man. You hear me? So like you gonna keep on playing with the Most High. You gonna keep on playing out here in America. What young Pappy say? Don't you from over there, but you ain't over there. Don't get caught lacking where you ain't supposed to be at. All right. We not from America. We not even supposed to be over here, man. All right. These Edomites brought us over here in captivity, man, and you niggas want to stay here and love it. All right. So you're gonna get caught up over here on the other side. All right. Wrong place, wrong, guilty by association. You might not be an Edomite, but you niggas gonna die the same horrible death in the lake of fire. All right, which is the second death. Because Noah came. Noah was a prophet. He warned the people every day for 120 years while he was building the ark. And he told them it's finna rain and you're gonna drown and die to death. All right. You're gonna drown, you're gonna die to death, a horrible, grievous death. And right, and that was the first death on the massive scale. And the second death is coming, which is the lake of fire, which is the thermonuclear destruction from Russia and the other nations, man. All right. So that's what's coming to America, man. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 43. It say, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Okay. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Okay. So everybody always talking about why y'all be so rough? Why y'all be cussing and this and that? Cause nigga, if the house on fire and you sleep upstairs drunk, you're not gonna want me to come in there and just gently try to tap you. No, wake your goofy ass up. You finna die in a fire. So that's what we come here to tell you. All right. You're gonna die in a fire, man. 2nd Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time and the beginning of the immortality, for to come, wherein corruption is past. Yeah, it ain't gonna be no more death, pain, and tears, man, for the elect, man. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9, man, for Esau, the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, is the end of the world. And Jacob, which is you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Israelites, the Hebrews, is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. The real, true new world order, the true enlightened ones are about to run the world, man. Who got the true knowledge on the right hand side? We got the real light to wake you up out of darkness, man, and put your feet on solid ground. Because right now you're walking in the valley of the shadow of death and you don't even know it, man. You walking through America like it's Gucci, like you Gucci. You don't even know that death is looming. Okay, bullets is flying, man. Okay, the food is poison. The water is polluted. The air is polluted. The women are polluted. The men are polluted. All right, and death gonna sneak up on you. All right. How many people done died this year that you know so far? A lot. All right. So the new world is coming, man, and Jacob is the beginning of it that's coming. All right. So hey, you could stay right here in Esau world if you want to. Okay, you can stay right here in Esau world if you want to, man. And you're going to just receive what they got coming, man. You know, I could segue off into something else about the world, but I'm going to just leave it at that, man. This is his world. They can have it, man. They're going to die in it. All right. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right. Perilous times shall come, man. Okay. Let's see some of the perils. Okay. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Yeah, you got all type of damn freaks out here walking around, trans geechies. All right. You got all type of stuff that's going on, man. People, what's the nigga name? Young QC killed his mama for the insurance money. You know, it's all type of folly going around, man. Covetousness. Okay, everybody want what somebody else got. All you niggas following after each other, man. Everybody want to be a part of the in crowd. You want to keep up with the Joneses, man. You want to be a part of this beast system. You want to bow down and worship the image of the beast. You gotta have an iPhone. You can't do an Android. You can't do like a government phone. Like you gotta have an iPhone. All right, that's because you have succumbed to the philosophies and doctrines of the so-called white man. Okay, boasters, proud, yeah, boasters. Everybody want to talk about what they got. You know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga, as if you the most high. You ain't nobody. Okay, you just a mist that's gonna fade away like a vapor, man. And you want to boast and say what you got and who you are and what you did. No, man, sit down and be humble, man. Proud. Niggas gonna be proud, man. All right. You don't want to sit down and take correction. You don't want to listen. You kind of want to just do your own thing out here. You got that Tupac spirit. Only God can judge me. All right. That's what's in these last days. Blasphemers, man. People lying, filthy, wicked lies. All right. Disobedient to parents. All right. All y'all out there, let that lion down. The dare lion that say he dare you to stay off of drugs. All y'all ass let him down. Okay. Disobedient to parents. You smoking blunts. You throwing rocks at cars. You playing point them out, knock them out. Catch a girl, freak a girl. You won't want to clean up. All right. Unthankful. Somebody do something for you. You just never cared. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to show you they there for you. You have no remorse or no compassion, man. You know what I'm saying? You just like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? Good looking. But no, man, you're supposed to show gratitude, to people, man. Unholy, man. Yeah, holy means separate, set apart. So unholy means you niggas all coming together in unity. That's unholy. You want to come together. Everybody want to come together. Let's gather together. You know what I'm saying? And worship the image of the beast. Verse 3, without natural affection. Yeah, back to you Geechies, you trans Geechies. Okay? Truce breakers, the so-called white man and lad and broke how many contracts with the Native American Indians? False accusers. Yeah, you so-called Edomites in this court system falsely accusing us, man. You women telling you Edomite women talking about, and then we can go on, man. But I'm gonna read it, man. False accusers, incontinent theorists, despisers of those that are good, man. Traitors, okay, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Yeah, because you niggas got GoPuff and Grubhub. You know what I'm saying? You order at McDonald's, you got a McChicken, extra mayo. Put two chicken patties. You got a double McChicken. All right, because you niggas love yourselves and you love to be pleasured more than you love the Most High. You ain't fasting. You're not afflicting yourself. You're not going through the motions. Okay. The Bible say, my son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Roughly paraphrasing. So you got to go through hell, man, in order to get to heaven. All right. But you niggas just love yourself and you hate God. All right. So, and in the meantime, while all that's going on, while all of that stuff is going on, man, all right. 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, man. The philosophies and doctrines that from that these Edomites got out here in America, that you got you blinded by the light of this beautiful hill, all the way down to the tares that's within Israel, causing people to go off. You chocolate covered Edomites, you faggots that the Most High gonna band up and cast them into the outer darkness, into the lake of fire, man. All right, speaking lies and hypocrisies, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. All right, so yeah, man, you got all these people, living wickedly, loving themselves, living any kind of way in these last days. And at the same time, they can't even see that they being blinded by the light of the so-called white man. All right. So, therefore, Isaiah 5 and 14, therefore hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure. Yeah, because the so-called white man just killing more and more and more of you niggas, man. You going to hell fast, quicker than a hurry. That's the ground. That's the grave, the cemetery. Therefore, hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth wide, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. All right. So you want to be here in America with the multitude, with the proud, okay, and you want to rejoice and party and live it up like it's 1999, you're going to descend right into hell. You're going to die. All right. You're going to be caught up in the mix, man. You hear me? This the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 5. Yeah. And look, Shalakia, while that's going on, while people have been deceived by the doctrines of devils, and everybody dying because they can't see the light, the true light on the right hand side, Habakkuk 2 and 5, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, the so-called white man, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Okay, so he's enlarged his desires as hell, and he wants to heap all nations unto himself, man. Okay, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all peoples. Okay, that's why you see the American military based on every continent, damn near every country. Okay, that's why you got an American embassy everywhere. Okay, that's why you got the United Nations, where all the nations come over here to New York, and the EU and NATO and everybody talk about the world problems and how much more can the so-called white man do? How much more can he destroy, rape, rob, and murder, take over, pillage, and lie to you niggas? All right. I'm gonna read it again. Habakkuk 2:5. Yeah, also he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf. Okay, the so-called white man is as deaf. He is deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. So you don't even know why you think you going to Christian church praying to the blood of Jesus. Okay, you falling right into the trick bag that the devil should like that the Most High got for you. All right, because ultimately the Most High set this up, man. He got you blinded. He got you with a spirit of stupor. Okay, stupid. He got you mentally, spiritually incapacitated, mentally incapacitated, where you can't grasp the concept, of what the prophets are trying to convey in these last days and through the scriptures. All right. So that's why Revelation 12:12 tells us to therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Yeah, that's us Israelites. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is within us. Okay, we are rich, man. Okay, we are the Jews. We are rich. The kingdom of heaven belongs to us, man. You hear me? It say, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. All right, because Psalms 91:4. This truth shall be thy shield and buckler, man. We sheltered underneath the wings of the Most High. All right. We in the house of David, man. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, which means death and destruction to the inhabitants of the earth. Okay, you people that's not in the house of David, you people that's not in this truth, man. You 2/3 Jakes, you niggas and niggettes, man. It say, woe, death and destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Okay, that's all the other nations too. For the devil, the so-called white man, has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Yeah, I just showed you the video with the prognosticator, showed you that America economy is collapsing. And ultimately, it's the elite who's trying to depopulate the planet so they can keep it in control, research the Georgia gas stones. Okay. So ultimately, it's the so-called Illuminati want to depopulate the earth and have complete control. They want to, put a mark on you and make you theirs. Okay, they want to put a like a so-called barcode, so to speak. Okay, yeah, man, the mark of the beast. You know. So this Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4, and Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Yeah, man, from the time Yahweh Shah left to right now to this day, it's somebody, that nigga was just walking around in Africa dressed up like Yahweh Shah about a year ago. Y'all remember? He was Salakia, not Yahweh Shah, but he was dressed up like white Jesus, Cesare Borgia, walking around in the Hamitic African countries doing, praying for the people and, filling on the little kids or whatever, So it say, many shall come, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many, man. All right, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, man. We've been hearing that. We've been seeing the fake Jesus. We heard of the wars and rumors of wars. He says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, so doomsday ain't gonna come. It ain't came yet. All right. That's why we warning you. We under grace. You got a grace period to get your shit together before he kill you. Okay, Yahweh Shah coming back to kill, man. All right, this verse 7. It say, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, you see these things going on right now. Haiti just had the earthquake. They also had one in 2013, 2011. Puerto Rico, the Most High been tearing them off. Okay, so all these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you for this truth, man. We gonna die for this truth, man. For speaking and preaching in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, for not turning to the left or the right, man, but standing firm and telling you right now that it's gonna come a day and time soon in your lifetime and my lifetime where Yahushua gonna come back and crack that sky and he gonna put these Edomites into slavery. You Illuminati, family bankers. Okay, he gonna kill you 2/3. He gonna destroy America with fire, man. Babylon the Great, as the scriptures coins it. All right. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. Yeah, family and friends, cousins, brothers, everybody that you knew, it's gonna be a bounty on your head, and they gonna give you just like they doing with the jibber jabber. Okay, they giving people money to come and get the jibber jabber so you can go back to society. You know what I'm saying, and integrate back into a society that don't give a shit about you. All right. So it say y'all gonna deliver us up for being prophets of doom because y'all scary and y'all don't know nothing but to trust the so-called white man. That's all you know. For 500 and some years, you just yes, boss, yes, master. That's all you know. All right. So hey, you got to be cut a certain type of way to receive this truth, man. And if you like a Uncle Tom Coon Sambo lover here in America, what's that nigga name? Al Roker. You a Al Roker, Steve Harvey. All right. Y'all type of people gonna deliver us up, man. They're saying ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Yeah, not only is y'all here in America gonna hate us, but everybody around the world gonna hate us because we prophesied that the Most High gonna burn this place with a second death. He gonna flood this place just like he did with Noah, except for the rainbow means it's not gonna be with water this time, it's gonna be with fire. Okay, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, man. Isaiah 66 and what's that 15 15 to 16, I believe. And yeah, verse 10, and then shall many be offended. Yeah, because we come in the prophets of doom. Okay. That's why Yahweh Shah said, all right. So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verse 6. This is why Yahweh Shah said it in blood. Matthew 11 and verse 6. And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. All right. Yeah, because many gonna be offended with this doctrine that we pushing. And I never care, folks. Mama, daddy, granny, sister, brother, cousin, folks, them, it don't matter. All right, we here to tell you gonna die if you don't come back to the Most High. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's the message. All right. The prophets of doom, man. All right. They say, and then Matthew 24 and 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. Yeah, people gonna hate the prophets of doom for prophesying. All right. They want you to take it easy. They want you to talk about something else. But no, we ain't gonna stop sighing and crying day nor night because we want that mark of Yahweh Shai, the mark of exemption. Okay. We don't want the death angel to come and smoke us. He already smoking everybody. So I just thank the Most High for letting me see this day. Today is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, man. Okay? Because we here to prophesy another day closer to Yahweh Shai coming to obliterate this place to smithereens with thermonuclear fire and lasers from the chariots. Okay? So yeah, just to back up what I said, Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. This Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9, I know thy works in tribulation and in poverty, but thou art rich. Yeah, we rich, man. Okay, because the kingdom of heaven is within us. Okay, and we gonna bring it out. Bring it out. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Yeah, that's you 2/3. So like it, yeah, you 2/3 that's in this truth. The synagogue of Satan claiming to be Jews and are not. It is not one who was a Jew outwardly, but one that is one inwardly, roughly paraphrasing. So yeah, this is also, we use this parallel to talk about the so-called white man who say they Jews and are not. We know Yahweh Shai was saying that, but hey, he was talking to you niggas and niggettes who claiming to be the Jews and y'all just out here doing anything any kind of way. All right. Nah, man. Okay, so verse 10 says, because I just told you that, what I say, where was I at? Yeah, man, y'all gonna deliver us up, man. People gonna deliver us up so that we gonna be killed, man. Y'all gonna, call 12, call Esau. All right. So verse 10 says, fear none of those, Revelation 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is the so-called white man, because I've never seen the ghost with handcuffs, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So you got to be prepared to die. You want to jump in the car and talk Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah, the most hatedest, famousest, controversial man in world history. So much so to the point where they didn't change the man's image to damn John Travolta. Okay. So you jumping in the car with this man, you better be prepared to die, man. Know what you're getting yourself into. Use wisdom and discretion and subtlety and discernment and understanding, man, and understanding. Okay. That's why Yahweh Shah say in verse 11, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. All right. So whoever overcomes, no matter if they kill you in the FEMA camps and a re-education center, whatever they want to call it, man, you're gonna, if you got to be martyred, then so be it for this truth. But you're not going to be burned up by that second death, which is thermonuclear fire. Okay, your tongue is going to be dissolved in its sockets, in its mouth. I mean, okay, in your cheeks. Your eyeballs are going to be dissolved in its sockets. You ever seen Terminator 2? Let me get it right fast. Let me just get it. Bear with me. For edification purposes. If you hold fast to the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, you won't be affected by the second death. Here you go, right here. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is the second death that the Bible speaks of, man.
Ever wondered about...
All right, we're just gonna fast forward. Hey, yeah, see, she feeling that shit. You hear me? Hey, you gonna feel that. You gonna be you gonna be standing there. Now, look, they told you in church you gonna die and go to hell, right? You're gonna be burning on fire forever. Well, first of all, your spirit is a fire. So if your body die and your spirit go to hell, if your spirit is a flame and fire, how can the fires in hell affect the spirit? You gotta make it make sense, man. Okay, so this is worse than that. Okay, you're gonna be alive, you're gonna be conscious, you're gonna feel this. Okay, that thermonuclear fire that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah gonna send right on you. He got a ICBM missile with your name on it. Remember, don't be a menace. When Marlon Wayans, he say, do we have a problem? He had to, do we have, yeah, it's one of them, USSR, yeah, it's one of them with your address on it. They got a GPS with your phone, wherever your phone at, or when you take that mark of the beast, it's gonna be a missile coming right directly on you. And look, that's that destroying wind, man, that the angels is holding back right now. But that wind finna come, he finna let it blow. He gonna blow you down. I got so many precepts I could go into, man, but you gotta, you gotta just heed the warning, heed the message. Look, her damn skeleton screaming. Hey, see, it's gonna be all bad. It's finna get real bad out here, man. All right. All right. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. and causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. Because I just read to you that the devil want to enlarge his desire as hell. He wants everybody. He has heaped all nations of people unto himself. His kingdom is coming down. Okay, he knows that he had but a short time, so he's coming down to you with great wrath, and he's going to force you. Okay, he's going to force you, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, man. Okay, so you can't buy or sell. They doing the mandates with the jibber jabber. All right, they doing the mandates. You can't come into the store unless you've been jibber jabbed up. Okay. You can't, you know what I'm saying, go to the this and that type of function. So they putting them jabs in you to kill you, to depopulate the earth, because there's too many of y'all. They want to control you. Research the Georgia Guidestones. They want to keep humanity's population under what, 500 million? Okay. They want to keep humanity under 500 million, man. There's like 8 billion people on earth. That means like damn near everybody got to die. They want to kill everybody. Okay. So that's what's going on, man, with the pop you've been drinking, with the Hawaiian punch, all right, with the flaming hots and the Cheetos, when the Doritos, with the Taco Bell, McDonald's, all right, your Harold's chicken. Okay, you've been eating this stuff as the fire, man. He trying to kill you, take you out. And ultimately, it ain't working fast enough. So he gonna come with this mark so that he could, force his new world order. But that's when the Most High gonna fluke his enterprise, and it's gonna flip upside down, and all hell gonna break loose, because he gonna put his hands on the prophets and put us in prison for preaching this truth. And then when the enemy come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard, man. All right. So yeah, we not gonna subscribe to the philosophies and doctrines of the so-called white man here in America. Okay. So this second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed. Okay. Your faith and your works are going to be by what you believe, man. Did you believe the prophets when they warned you and told you this was an urgent matter? This was a solemn assembly, a humble return back to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and not just any kind of fluky doctrines of devils. All right. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved. Second Ezra 9 and 8 shall be preserved from the said perils. Okay. And shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. All right. So it's not nothing you could do personally, okay, externally, that you could do with your with your flesh, man. Okay, yes, we keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. Yes, we keep the faith in Yahweh Shai. And yes, we believe in the message, and that's all we got to do is acknowledge our sins and repent, man, and hold on to the right doctrine. Hold fast to that which you have already, man, so that no man take your crown, roughly paraphrasing. Okay. So, hey, if you want to be preserved from the said perils, then you have to believe, man, because the Most High sanctified us, man. It ain't nothing you could do. Okay. Now, let's prove that again with the book of Isaiah, all right, chapter 54 and verse 17. Okay. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. So-called Mr. White Man want to come after us with drones with bombs attached to them and flamethrowers and guns. Okay, he's going to try to destroy the elect, but not so, because the spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard. Okay, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment shalt thou condemn. Yeah, so that's you 2/3, along with the Facebook community guidelines and YouTube community guidelines staff who flagging this truth and flagging this truth, and you banning people for 30 days so they can't preach the truth. You doing this and that. Well, it says that every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. So we're going to condemn you. So let's see what that word condemn means, man. Okay. In the blue letter, man, the strong. All right.
Strong's H 7561. Rasha. Rasha.
All right, man. That would be condemn, man, in the Hebrew. It say condemn. Okay. I see wickedly up there. Okay. So it say we gonna condemn them every tongue that rise up against us. Let's see what that means. To be wickedly, act wickedly, to be wickedly, act wickedly, to be guilty, to it says be condemned, um, to act wickedly in ethics or religion. Yeah, so hey, we gonna do you dirty. All right. Matter of fact, it says to be casuatively or do or declare wrong. We're gonna do wrong to you. Okay. Everybody who spoke up against us, we're gonna do you wrong. You Facebook community staff and YouTube guidelines, people who ban the videos and want to flag the truth. You can't say the mark of the beast. Hey, it say condemn, to make trouble, to vex. Yeah, we gonna make trouble with you. We gonna vex you, man. All right. We gonna do wickedly to you. All right. So just know that, man. All right. And with that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect, man. And until the next time, man. Salaki. Shalom to everybody on the comment board, man. Shalom, brother Ishar, brother T1, along with man. What it say? The Quita. All right. T1. And Ishar, yeah, Shalom, y'all. Let me see. Let me get the it say, man shall seek death and it shall surely flee. Yeah, you gonna want to die. People gonna want to die, but nope, you gonna feel that flame and that lake of fire. All right. You know what I'm saying? So until the next time, man, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And with that being said, I'm a bid y'all, man. Shalom.